Hello, thank you for being with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot, and I'm going to be doing reading for Scorpio placements. Hello, Scorpios. I hope you're good. I hope the new year is treating you well. Whoopsies. This is going to be for the new moon in January to the first quarter moon. We're going to take a look at what energies the universe is trying to shuffle out for you, what it's trying to bring in, ways that you can help it along. Since it's a new moon reading for the month of January, we'll probably pick up on some energies from last year. Okay, let's take a look. All right, Scorpio, what's fading away? The Ace of Cups. And what is emerging into consciousness? Page of Coins. Okay. Let's pull a few more cards here. We're going to clarify as well. Fading away, Ace of Cups. Perhaps a new, something feeling new. Interesting. What's emerging into consciousness? The moon. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the seeds that you're sowing? The moon. What's emerging into consciousness? Page of Coins. You're getting. I think that focus on emotions is what's fading out, and maybe more focus on job opportunities, on money, on things that can bring you material stability. You might be getting offers, kind of seemingly coming from nowhere, or you're thinking about going back to school, thinking about starting perhaps a new business venture or new scholarly venture, something along those lines. And this might be causing some fears for you with the moon. Wow. Okay, how can you clear space for something new? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There is a feeling here of needing to accept something. The Wheel of Fortune is to me, it's destiny, it's fate. Now, we are in control to a certain extent of that. The idea is that we can change the direction of the wheel, not by grabbing onto it and moving it, but our actions, our behaviors, how we move through life changes our quote-unquote destiny, because we are going to attract different energies if we move differently. If you are moving in a suspicious way, you're going to attract different energies than if you're moving in a loving way. That's how we control our destiny to a certain extent. So the Wheel of Fortune, how you can clear space for something new, is, I almost feel like it's saying, this one is saying grab the wheel. You know, recognize that there is some aspect of control that you do actually have. Because the seeds that you're sowing is the moon. I think it's going on a journey that perhaps scares you. How can you connect to the source of your powers? The Three of Coins. Yeah, working with others, being involved with other energies. Like I said, but moving very very consciously, very mindfully with other people. So to kind of take control of your destiny, in a sense. The Four of Swords ends your reading needing rest, recovery to ease the mind. The Three of Swords is right before this deck, which is the heartbreak and these kinds of things. So this is rest and recuperation after a trying time. That is your magic and wisdom card of this spread. maybe this Ace of Cups, that could be an actual relationship that started and that might have seemed promising, something that you felt emotionally safe and secure in, and it didn't come to fruition. Could be why the Four of Swords is here. Maybe it did break your heart, and now it's time to, heal, mend, and retreat. Yeah, the Six of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups is one of those soulmate cards. So again, this could be a relationship specifically, this Ace of Cups. But in a broader sense, the Six of Cups is going back to what made you happy, like as a child. It doesn't necessarily need to be spending time with people that you did when you were children, though it can. But it's having that security, that safe, comforting feeling of someone that you've known for a long time. I think that's what you want, is this kind of comfortable emotional feeling with others so that you can be yourself. And I have a feeling that's where this Wheel of Fortune comes into play, and the idea of you kind of being able to control your destiny to a certain extent. Like I said, by the way that you move through the world. Okay, let's clarify. Ace of Cups here. What is fading away for Scorpio placements? The Nine of Swords. So there was an emotional... something about a new emotional beginning was causing you lots of anxiety and sleepless nights and making you feel alone. Whatever that was is fading away, or the universe is trying to help it fade away. If it hasn't yet, this is an area that if you need help releasing this energy, journal, do some meditation, grounding, visualization, whatever works for you. Maybe some chakra work. The Nine of Swords is being stuck in our head, so maybe clearing that, top of the head chakra, the white light. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Wow. Huh. Okay, so what is emerging into consciousness is the Ace of Cups, but it's also what's fading away. Okay, so what's fading away is the Ace of Cups with the Nine of Swords, and anxiety having to do with emotions and love, and what it's emerging into consciousness is the Page of Coins with the Ace of Cups. Maybe you're looking at new love offers and new emotional possibilities from a more studious and materialistic approach. I don't mean that in a bad sense of materialism is not necessarily a negative thing. We are humans and do require materials to live. So if you want to exist in a functioning society. Now, the Page of Coins, Ace of Cups, it's like you're coming at love now from this this place of being a little more studious, a little more reserved. It's almost like you're waiting for offers to come into you as opposed to making offers and it causing you anxiety. I think you're just being more patient. The pages are enthusiastic, but a page is in contemplation mode. They are studying. They're not moving yet. And the Page of Coins specifically, it's about what can he do to advance his career, to advance his status, things like this. So I think you're looking at love and emotional offers. You're waiting for them to come in, and you're just looking at them a little more discerning. There's more focus to them now. You might not have been focused, might have you might have just allowed love offers to come in and not really looked at them, and that caused all this anxiety and sleepless nights and insomnia. Okay, the moon is clarified by the 3 of Swords. I had a feeling this one might pop out with the 4 swords ending your spread. There is heartbreak here, that the seeds you are sowing, okay, so you're healing and grieving, and it's scary, and it comes with a little fear, but I feel you're doing it anyway. This 3 of Swords in particular, she has no head here, and to me what the implication is that she could be filled up with other things, other opinions, others' thoughts, others' ideas that don't feel like they're hers, because her head is not there. It's almost just like this empty space that could just be filled. So what's emerging in the consciousness is forgiveness for yourself more than anything, for allowing you to be filled with things that don't feel like you, that don't feel authentic to who you are. And while this might be a fearful journey, I think you're doing it anyway, because these are the seeds that you are sowing. Okay, Scorpio. So something caused some pain here. Wheel of Fortune. How can you clear space for something new? I think really standing in your... Wow, okay. So Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the moon. How can you clear space for something new? Like I said, be afraid, but do it anyway. And the moon twice, the moon on top of the Wheel of Fortune. Scorpio, I think you might keep your eyes open for the signs and synchronicities. Might be a little intuitive right now. Your dreams might even give you some insight into what it is that this 3 of Swords, the forgiveness, the grief, the heartbreak. There's something here about like accepting the darkness, I think. I'm not seeing dark, yeah. Okay, 3 of Coins clarified by strength. Under how can you connect to the source of your power? Taming the beast inside, if you will, the wild, right? Strength is Leo's card, symbolized by the lion. Traditionally, it's a woman on the card with a, excuse me, taming a lion. It's symbolic of, it's almost what, in this card in particular too, it's what could hurt us isn't hurting us. In this particular one, there's a snake, a python that is hatched from this egg, and it is wrapped around her. But this is not hurting her, it's protecting her. It's accepting the wild, the raw, that raw kind of intensity and energy and passion that's inside of all of us. And once you put it inside, it's and calm it down so that it can come out and be expressed as unconditionally loving and compassionate and kind. That is what the Strength card is all about. The Strength card is not about being able to bend metal or something like this. It's not a display of physical strength. It's actually quite the opposite. It's a display of being able to integrate that wild energy and still have it be a part of you, but come out as love. With the 3 of Coins, how can you connect to the source of your power? So integrate that energy when it comes to working with others. This could have to do specifically with your work or your home, your actual environment that you live in. You might be having some conflicts with people that you live with, or that you work with, that you engage with, that you're in community with, something, a group that you're in. And it's the way to harness your power is actually to calm the beast inside. All right, Scorpio. Let's see. Four of Swords. With the Star. Four of Swords is clarified by the Star. Healing. Recovering. You're recovering from something right now, Scorpio. That's what this feels like. Give yourself some time to heal, to recover. Let this Nine of Swords, this anxious, just up all night, literally feels like you're clawing at the walls. You're just like, to me, this picture is just him just clawing the wallpaper and the paint off with his bare fingernails. This is not a pleasant emotion, not pleasant feelings here. Let it go. Set that feeling free and heal from whatever hurt you. Take the journey. I think you will. You've got the moon twice with the Wheel of Fortune. We've got, Leo, Aquarius energy, and Pisces pretty strong here. Fixed signs, very much Leo and Aquarius, because the Wheel of Fortune is the 4 fixed signs on there. Leo and Aquarius are 2 of those. And then Pisces with the moon here. And the Ace of Cups twice. So let's see. What do we have on the bottom of this deck, Scorpio? The Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins again. With the 6 of Cups. You might be working with people from your past. You live with... I really feel like this has to do with... The 6 of Cups, I think, has to do with your past as opposed to like the harnessing the childlike energy from your past. I think it's actually people from your past that you're like you have to, you're having to work with them again. You want to work with them again, and you want it more harmonious than it was before. But in order for that to happen, this strength, the beast inside needs to be tamed. And then the Star and the 4 of Swords. Healing, pulling back to get a new perspective. The 4 of Swords and the Star, too, are both about pulling back to get a different... the 4 of Swords is pulling back to get a different perspective. The Star is expanding. Both of those, to me, require pulling back so that you can look at something differently. So rest, take care of yourself, Scorpios. This is what I have for you. If it resonated, please like, subscribe. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.